I'm very disappointed not to be able to join you today at this important event to launching the Register of Restorative Practitioners. I fully support the work of the Restorative Justice Council. It is essential that we build public and professional confidence in the use of restorative practice, and this is an important step for helping us to achieve that. And it's only the fact that I am on parliamentary duty, taking through the Legal Aid Sentencing and Punishment of Offenders Bill through the committee stage in the House of Commons, that has kept me from joining you today. Because I believe that restorative justice needs to play a much more vital tool in our justice system. It provides a critical tool for helping repair the damage caused by crime and in getting offenders to acknowledge the impact of what they've done and to face up to the consequences. And that's why the government is committed to increasing the use and availability of restorative justice and in helping local areas deliver effective approaches. And it will be most effective if used appropriately and interventions are of sufficiently high quality and that there are the necessary safeguards in place for victims. Restorative justice is skillful work, often with people very damaged by their experience of crime and conflict. And of course that goes primarily for victims, but it can go for the offenders as well. Victims of crime must always know that their participation is entirely voluntary, that they must be given the space during the preparation to talk about what happened and what they need, and that the process, should they choose to participate, is about repairing the harm done to them and meeting their needs. We have a strong evidence base for what works in delivering restorative approaches, which has led to evidence-based national occupational standards and the Restorative Justice Council's best practice guidance, which has been endorsed by a wide range of agencies, including, of course, the Ministry of Justice. The new Skills for Justice Diploma in Restorative Practice, delivered by City and Guilds, is the first accreditation based on the National Occupational Standards that assesses both skills and knowledge of restorative practice on the job. My department has provided funding towards the pilot of the award, and the evaluation shows it works for practitioners across a wide range of agencies, as you will hear from them today. The new practitioner register will provide a searchable online database for practitioners who meet the necessary professional standards. The public and commissioners of restorative services will be able to search for practitioners who signed up to the Restorative Justice Council's Practitioner Code of Practice and who have an accreditation of their practice. Practitioner registration is essential in building public confidence in restorative justice and providing anyone considering participation in restorative justice with a transparent check on whether the person working with them is qualified to do so. The practitioners from youth offending teams, prisons, probation, schools and mediation services have taken part in the pilot of the new diploma and piloted registration with the RJC and have trained as assessors for the new award. So I am delighted to congratulate them publicly on their achievements and to thank them for their important contribution to building an effective and professional restorative framework for us to deliver through the criminal justice system. We cannot afford for victims to be further harmed by poor practice, but to be sustained by the best that you have to offer. That is what quality assurance of restorative practice is all about. The public deserve the reassurance that this register will provide, and as a society, we need the best restorative practice that you have to offer. And as we know, it's this that has the potential to change both the lives of the victims, offenders, and everyone in communities impacted by conflict. So I'm delighted to wish you the very best for a successful event.